I hear that.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 million a week.
Yeah, this is the oldest my team ever been. I don't usually do old teams.
Never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and our home team. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season, Week 17, is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 17-yard line. Mike 57. Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And not the starting.
Shit, I finally got my starting running back. We'll see how long he lasts. That's what's up. I ain't gonna have no money, no nothing. I just got a few picks. Don't even have a first. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best thing to do when you tanking or you grab a new squad. You got the low-ranked people you gonna roll with
So
for the next year.
get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
I don't know if that's gonna happen this game though, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Well, that 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys
I ain't even fought that juke. That was just me. I just had to stop making a move.
Now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Motion. Young lady. Go. 57 to Mike.
Darnold on 3rd down. He's got
Come on,
his
man. I'm
big
trying to
tight
tell you,
end
come on, bro.
And he picks up the first
killing me
before he's
back there,
taken
bro.
down at the 29. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Mike 57. Hey, watch the slant.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys.
Man, that's fellas.
I've had better.
Okay, either way.
I don't know how you getting so wild on my down two. That's down Aaron Donald and DeMarcus Lawrence.
But it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You setting the edge like a
All right,
motherfucker.
Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action, it's Darnold.
Yeah.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the...
Yeah, I got mine up, so. Already, yeah, I feel you. I generally do as well.
You know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
Bro.
And that's precisely what allowed that
I just
defense to
played
disrupt
game,
the
man.
pass.
That's a punt situation for me, so I wouldn't even care, really, you know. I don't care for the rules. Yeah, no, that's what I'm just saying. Like, I wouldn't even go. You know what I mean? So I don't know how close it is, or
out, he's on to punt.
I don't know the real stipulations. I think it's 4th and 4, maybe 2. I don't know, bro. Honestly.
And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Yeah, get out the way, man. I was thinking about bringing it out.
Not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. They're going to need some therapy after this. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Far down. Hey, Sam off. Shit, watch the shit. Hey, watch pilot, 64, weak.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Wow.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Throwing up my 20, 50
Calling
pound.
no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Running back, huh?
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now they try the right side here. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Mike. Move. Check 55, Mike. Go. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Leo. Fight.
Throwing on third and long. Hall dancing to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Door. Check down.
Now Hall on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Deion Kane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
61, matchbox right.
Hey, alert 3.
Hit it.
Operating from the gun.
Oh,
he's going to wind up and air it out.
Yeah, you better grab him.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
You better grab him. That was
However, we
6.
do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow,
Wrong answer, sir.
they make plays on the football,
that was 6.
and sometimes you're there too soon.
Topper!
Exit.
Ready?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. All day.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage. So
you
here's
preach to the
second
choir
and
in this one, bro. I'm fucking down to.
Mike 4.
22 jet bombers. 22
No,
jet bombers.
I got you. I'm just saying this shit been crazy. I don't even.
Rock it. On the ball. Hard.
SOS.
Now a handoff.
Get up in there. Come on, baby.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards. Down to 15.
He just fucking ran too
All
wide.
things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Breaks.
That's all it's about.
There.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Tight dog. Get it.
Hall now off the play fake. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far.
Interference, bro. I'll be the person to say it was bullshit. That interference wasn't bullshit. That was 6, bro.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And
forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll give this time to the tailback.
My center looks stupid, bro. Where the fuck you going?
Behind the line of scrimmage.
He like, oh, I was supposed to get him. Yeah, that was your
to a
man.
third down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Watch the safety creep.
Oh, I was about to say, like, really? Like, wow.
Check, check. Fred now. Recon. 152.
Don't give it to me.
First carry
Send
for
it.
Donnell
Come on,
Pumphrey.
baby.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Nah, it should have been if they'd have made their blocks.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break.
That was a tight end and two fucking. I might let my receivers to block, bro. That's they slow as fuck. They block.
Before the ball game,
it's a power offense.
Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point.
It should have been. They just didn't fucking show up.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to move toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position. And I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You good.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Nah, not at all. Primarily zone, but I don't sit in cover 3 all day. I ran cover 2 a few times. You just ran the ball.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clelin Ferrell, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, C6, C6. Mike 57. I'm coming for you, Mom.
Darnold from the gun. And he's going to go down again. Clelin Ferrell in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out.
Got him again. Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there.
He grabs him, dog.
One thing
Come
I know
on.
from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Yeah, nah. You good. We good.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Go, go. Hey, Foxtrot. Bound to lose 1.
Hurry up.
Hustle.
It's not goddamn ball, man. How did it take you that now, son, man?
5.
Sitting there, got her calling dumb shit. Let's go.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Bravo. Yes. Right there in the middle, 55. Look, squeeze. Check 20. Guard. Watch the eye. Fight.
Hall operating from the gun.
Get off.
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting
I don't know why. I saw you coming. I fucking hit the right analog.
Maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the
That
glove?
Those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They got a little extra
Dip that shoulder,
tackiness
baby.
to them now, and I
Take that
know the
shit.
guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about
Got 'em.
examining those gloves to see if they're having too
That's
much of an effect on the game.
And he's
Hey,
got it
baby.
across midfield and into Denver territory.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Big stop, let's go. Mike Ford.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go with it.
Ready?
Here's Hall. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to fire one deep.
Oh, wow.
Field. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
Hey, like you said, it ain't dependent unless they call it, right? You was early.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone.
I'm sitting here
on
at an X.
first
You just
down.
drilled me. Nah, that was, you timed that shit perfect, fam. But like I said, that's makeup for that one you held me on when you were toasted. But
From the gun, Hall. Open man is Bourne. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
You got tape. You got Leo. He's coming. We got double up. Get it.
Wow. My superstar.
He is going to be stuck
right here whipping.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Look at, he fucking shook him in the hole, bro. Come on, man.
Down.
And that loss of yards there is not just
look at that shit.
Him.
Nope.
It's on
I'm
the
just gonna
guys
swim move
blocking
you.
for
Come
him.
on,
I mean,
dog.
they're supposed to create some type of
that's Quentin Nelson. Like, that's what his fucking impact play is. It's pulling. And he,
so
come on, man. That's ridiculous.
Line, second and goal.
That's funny.
Score! Score!
That's funny.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play.
4 down. Check.
Good play. Right there.
The goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Thought you was blitzing.
This is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. Let's face it. Every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Throwing on second down. Darnold.
Nothing there.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely going to constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Rush in.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep.
Come on, get him. Baby, wide.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
It'd be like a dude.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, got four down. Mike four. Here we go. Mike four. Watch the screen.
Second and 6. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's caught inside the 20.
Here that time. Let's go.
Will Fuller with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft,
hey,
Will Fuller.
He giving it to me on the take it, man. Just
defense.
2 pass interferences. Only call 1. That's all
just straight, pure speed. And I saw with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets
like I said, I'm not even argue that one. That was a bullshit one. You were perfect timing. But, like I said, that one where you was toasted and he held him. You said they ain't call it. It ain't a penalty.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where
don't do that. Oh, come on.
3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Just proving your point was better, Michael.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. The pass there complete to Sutton. They showed off the athletic Jew.
Supposed to be sitting right
Good little
there.
gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get
He's
a good
fine. I got him.
going.
I don't want to play.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. On first down, Darnold. And the Raiders have got him. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's taken to the 26. Ooh. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
55, Check right. Mark 55, Mark 55. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
So throwing is home. Throwing on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Go. Look at me. Zipper. Mark General West. Here I come. Here I come. Fire.
Now Hall. A final shot before break. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
There it is.
It's knocked away and incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready. Pilot 64, week 8, read. Check. Hey, Echo. Snap.
Now a handoff here to his running
There we
back.
go.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Watch the shit.
Off play action. Hall. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Ready.
Hall now.
Got him.
Off play action.
Yep, I saw it. Come on, get your ass up, bro.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
I like
Act as
how
his own
I
blitz
shifted
control.
that way. He
He's got
still
nobody
didn't
else
get
there to
him.
protect
No
him.
one else there to protect, which means he's got to
be
get
like
rid of
that,
the
though.
football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Cut.
And to give this
Come on,
time
make
to
the tackle. What are you
tailback.
waiting for,
And
Williamson?
getting
Come on,
down
bro.
after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At the Raiders' 38-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Check 31.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Run game
And
either.
he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a third down.
You're right.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Open man here is Hamilton. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Darnold.
Don't do that. Oh, good play. Good ass play. Good play. I was not ready for that.
And they
play.
will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Good play. Bro,
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
And he just can't block
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hall operating from the gun. Able to find Deion Kane complete. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
Single receiver. I got one. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Check. Hey, lock it. Let's go.
Here's Hall. From the gun, he'll throw. That one into the hands of Kane. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Hall. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point, and that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Will Fuller with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Yeah, right. Taking more weight, please.
Lambo up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a handoff here.
Good run, good read.
And
So he's trying to bounce that shit out.
34.
Good run.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Mike 57.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
Oh, he pancaked the shit out of Push calling on that.
Up to about the 40.
Woo.
7 yards on the carry.
Watch this shit. I shit the block coming out. Okay.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
Yeah, I knew he was going to go to the corner route.
So right sideline is complete.
Oh, he can't catch it?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. His 4th
guy's 95 speed. Like, wow.
They are now just an extra point away from making this
I
a
should have stuck in cover,
game.
normal cover 2. That's a good play.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You ain't never lied.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though.
Good play.
So
Good play.
Right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Nah, I be good, bro.
To 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You good. You right. You hemmed his ass up. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready. I ain't gonna lie. I was not expecting that.
To throw it is
Hall. But Fuller can. And then, wow. But even though I got 2 people over there blocking Chubb.
Bradley Chubb in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, psh. And I was about to let that bit fly too. But my thing is, I still don't understand why. But let's go.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6.
Which college is so trash?
This will be 3rd and further.
Brown.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. They're not ready for this, man. They not.
From the gun, Hall.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete.
Come on, man.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this
exactly. That's all I was even looking over there.
That clock keeps rolling.
And I ain't had time to wait for the slot man to get to the first down.
If they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
Well, I didn't think I did, but I actually did.
Closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down.
Nah, you wouldn't let me switch. I'm hitting the button. Trust me, I want to use it.
2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold.
That's what it's. Oh, son.
And he's able to get
that's his weakness too, man.
Deep into enemy territory.
Play.
A huge play there for Denver. 53 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for
Why?
on 1st and goal. The crowd's not doing that O-line any
favors. Nah, you did that. You
jumped.
jumped.
Advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10.
Under 10, 10. Watch the motion.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Turn that ball over, though. Just be smart, run the ball, take the 3.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
50 seconds.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
He's nervous, man. Hey, running back jump right here jumping. He's scared.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Hey, Haywood.
Now Darnold.
Oh, I can't.
Looking for his running back.
I know he was going.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line.
I hate when I do that dumb shit. I used fucking speed burst and came up too hard.
Enough for the first down due to the
pick
previous
another way. Should have been, but it don't matter. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to run for it.
Come on, Jalen.
He's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on downs.
Actually, that shit do look. I ain't even fucking on flex, right? His helmet hit it. His helmet hit it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from
I knew you wanted it.
Certainly throwing
He
the
was
ball
open.
is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
I got you.
Ready?
Now Hall operating from the gun. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Wow.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
61, matchbox lights.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey.
Wow.
And he's going to have to
Like,
protect the
how was
football
that
and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, Alpha.
55 my guy, 55. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Go.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
Hey, Sam off. Get it.
Hall now. From the gun, he'll throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Look at that horrible. Oh, that was Slay. Okay, so that was dumb on my part.
Error there in a
I wasn't even expecting. That's
All you
that's
talk
dumb.
about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now a handoff looking right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Give him 14 yards here to Denver first down.
Another carry for the
might
Raiders
get it.
and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Check 43. Kill. No waiting. It's hot.
Darnold now to throw.
Thank you. Oh my God!
Out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. Denver has
It wouldn't give me the
down
ball.
on
We're
the
gonna
15-yard
come on,
play.
dog.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
I don't care who the fuck it is. Give me the linebacker. I cut in front of it one the other way, bro.
I can do
But
it,
you right.
so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back
You right.
big plays have him on the move on first down.
Switch gears.
25. Check 25. Check 25. Yeah, ready. Hey, Mike 52. Here we go. Topper.
Now a handoff here to his running
And
back.
now he looked lost.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Play.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Bro, what the fuck you... You right. You right. So, watch the replay, man. Go back and watch that play again, bro. Like, literally, I had 3 people standing there. Nobody... That one dude blocked 3 people. That dude blocked 3 fucking people, man. Come on, dog. That's not even...
Now a fake on the give here.
Oh, good play. Good ass play.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team.
I wasn't in the run defense. It's just fucking, I don't know where the fuck my safety went.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
On the ready.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 23, 218, chop. Go out. Check 24.
They run with Pumphrey. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is
this is the first game.
The linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Recon, 132 fighter.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming.
Leo.
They'll run again with Pumphrey. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards there on the first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Oh, smart man.
Hey, keep it up. Shoot.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Okay. Mike 4. It's been a long day for you. Mike 4. I got you, pop. Hey, Zoo. Mike 4. You want this? 5.
He's back to throw.
Bro.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return stops.
How my dudes run into each other, man? Come on, man.
They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll...
Nah, not yet. No, we don't.
The clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward
that down.
On
tight end, fast shit out of the backfield.
And to give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first.
Yep.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They've gone final now in Dallas, and the Cowboys have wound up winning that football game. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Yeah, good game, man. Played
the
dumb.
Raider offense set to get this drive.
But only having one receiver's killing me, bro. Like, I don't.
Obviously, got to hope to get something quick right, and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course,
I threw the fucking, but Bourne fucking don't have no speed.
But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
You ready? He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Check 99. Check 99. Switch. Team spell. Look at me. Score. Score. Hit it.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. And an alley to run.
Oh.
He'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Broncos, they finish off the season with a victory, which is the good news. The bad news is that at a